The clothing you put on your body matters more than what you think. We are so caught up in making sure we're eating healthy and exercising, and I think we sometimes forget about the environmental impacts and what they have on us, and that includes our clothing. And these days, I would say 90% of clothing includes plastics, synthetics. So we've got like nylon, polyester, polyurethane, and it's so harmful for us, especially if you're wearing it when you're exercising, because when you're exercising, your body temperature is increasing, you're getting hotter, your pores open more in your body and you absorb more. And so if you're wearing synthetic fibers that are made of plastic and that are dyed with chemicals, then you're absorbing that into your body. And I think we just forget about this and we don't think it through, and we just don't think it's that big a deal. But with the rise of infertility, and you can see there's so much research backed on this, I'm not going to share it all. I've done my research, you can do your own. But there was a study on the plastic detox documentary on Netflix where they got couples who were having infertility issues to remove the plastics from their life. And I think 4 out of 6 of the couples ended up pregnant by the end of the documentary. And these were people that had been trying for anywhere from like 2 years onwards. So I think it is one of those things that I forget most people aren't aware of, and the harm that it is having on us. And so I just thought I would share the fibers that I love and what I recommend. And I feel like it's about doing the best that you can. So we can't all be perfect. We can't do it all the time, but it's just looking for the best options for you. So I stick with natural fibers. So I avoid nylons and polyesters. I actually still had a couple of items that had polyester and nylon in it, so I'm selling them, which I don't feel great about because I'm like, well, I don't want to encourage somebody else to wear these, but at the moment, that's the only option I've come up with. So if you have a better idea, let me know. So I stick with woolen items. So this is a hand knitted jumper from one of my aunts. So it's 100% wool. I wear hemp. I have a top on right now that is hemp. And my skirt is 100% organic cotton. So those are kind of my main fibers. I think I missed one. What have I got? Oh, and linen. I wear a lot of linen as well. So where I can, I buy organic. And then the next step I take it to is non-toxic dyes, especially with my activewear, because I work out every single day. I go for walks every day, and I want to be making sure that I'm not absorbing all those toxic chemicals. And then I guess as well, you've got to go to the next level, and you've got to make sure that your laundry detergents don't have chemicals full in it too. So we can talk about that in a second, because I actually made my own laundry detergent yesterday. One I would avoid that I think people get a bit like, oh, what is bamboo? Unless you know how the bamboo has been processed, I would avoid it. If you think about bamboo, it is from a tree, it's a plant, it's hard fiber. They have to break that down in order to make it into into a fiber that they can then make into clothing. And that breaking down process, they use formaldehyde, which is a very toxic chemical. And bamboo is just not a safe option. It is one that I completely avoid where I can. So a few brands that I would recommend. So for underwear, these are Australian brands. So for underwear, I would go Stone Kin. They are organic cotton, and I'm pretty sure they use non-toxic dyes. For activewear, I wear Zone by Lydia, and she's just released a new range, which I'd be keen to try because I don't love the leggings I'm wearing at the moment. But she's just done a new style that doesn't have a seam at the crotch, and they've put in some elastic around the waist, which I do struggle with them falling down. So I'm keen to try out the new pair of leggings that she's released. She's also got a new pair of flares. So they are hemp and I think organic cotton fiber and all non-toxic dyes. And then our socks was such a hard one. We could not find any socks in Australia. Yes, I could knit a pair. That takes time. We ordered our socks from America, which is wild living in Australia. And to get free shipping, you had to spend $300. So we did. And everyone's getting socks for Christmas, basically. But these are 100% cotton socks. I think my partner got a pair that had like 2% elastane, which is completely covered by the organic cotton. So it's the better of the options, but he just wanted that little bit of stretch. So whatever, he can do that. So that brand is Q for Quinn. I'll put all these up here as I'm talking about them. I'm trying to think if there's any other brands that I would recommend to you. I know there's a lot of jeans that come out in organic now, and indigo, if they're using non-toxic dyes, you can get indigo non-toxic dye. So hopefully they're using those. But if you do your research, there are some good ones out there. And again, like I said, you kind of do the best you can. So if you're avoiding those synthetic fibers, that's a great first step. That would be my first step. And then where you can, go to organic. And then the next level is those toxic free dyes, plant dyes, that sort of thing. For my laundry detergent, we're using soap berries now. So I don't know if you've heard of soap berries. They're like a little nut. And you can either just put like 6 of them in a little muslin cloth black bag, and you just chuck that whole bag in the washing machine, and that lasts like 6 to 8 cycles. It does work better on a hot wash, but we don't wash any of our clothes on a hot wash. 1, to save electricity, and 2, the clothes just last longer if you don't. So what I've actually done is I've made a liquid out of it, and I haven't tried it yet. I've used it on my wools. I washed some wool items yesterday because it's safe to use on wool. But basically you just boil, I think it was 10 to 12 soap berries in like filtered fresh water, 4 cups, 3 or 4 cups of water, and you bring it to the boil and then let it simmer for like 45 minutes. And then you meant to strain it. I didn't strain and like squeeze the soap berries, which I missed the step about squeezing the soap berries. So basically I just pulled them out and put it in a jar. If you want it to last longer, you add citric acid, which means it can last up to 4 weeks. I'm pretty sure that's a food product. Do your own research, but pretty sure it's safe. So yeah, store it in the fridge. If you add citric acid, it lasts up to 4 weeks. If not, it'll be 1 to 2 weeks. And you don't use much, so I've made way too much for the next 1 to 2 weeks because we don't wash that often. But yeah, I'll just make a smaller batch next time. And it'll be interesting to see because my partner is a chef and he wears chef white. So it'll be interesting to see the difference of using the liquid compared to just the like hard berries straight in the machine and how his chef clothing comes out. They come out fine as it is. But yeah, it'll be interesting to work out if it's any better. So those are kind of my tips for today. It's just a quick one. Wanted to jump on here and just remind you all to be aware of what you're putting on your body. It's all well and good to look at the products and be really aware of that. If you're not already onto that, then please get onto it. We don't want to be putting toxic chemicals on our body at all. There is a great app, Yuka, Y-U-K-A, that I use to scan everything. You can scan food and products and stuff. There's some items that aren't on there, but yeah, I use that app to make sure that everything is safe. And then I am discerning within that myself. And I'm like, no, this doesn't feel comfortable. And because we try not to use plastic containers, if it doesn't come in like something glass, then we try to avoid buying it. But yeah, that's my tip today. A quick one. Please take care of your beautiful bodies and your health. And remember that if you don't have your health, honestly, everything else doesn't even matter. So you want to take the best care of yourself as possible. I'll see you next time.